today's video is kind of a very helpful adaptive baking video dedicated to my very best friend Norman. And for those of you that don't know who he is or who he was, I'm going to make videos that.
Oh, pardon me. Sorry. I just washed my hands.
I'm going to make videos down in the description about the short film. I've done a short film about him. I've done a kind of better podcast about him telling his story, and unfortunately he passed away. I want to say around 10 years ago. Teddy, if I'm wrong about that, might be. But it was 2015. He passed away, and he about to turn 18 on September 9th. And there was nothing he loved more than Identity Man, and Identity Wood, and Minnie and Mickey Mouse. He loved that. He did that for his Make-A-Wish trip. So I figured you might want another adapted cooking video, so why not? So what are we making in his honor today? Well, today we are making in his 18th birthday honor. We are going to be making. Mom, do you want to show them what we're going to be making? We're going to be making Minnie and Mickey cupcakes. I got this recipe on. I typed in Minnie and Mickey cupcakes because I thought, what better way to honor my best friend than Minnie and Mickey cupcakes? So let's get started. So Mom is going to go through the ingredients that we have, and if you want to make this at home, the recipe will be in the description. So we have buttermilk.
Oh, am I not telling you?
Oh, yeah.
Right. Well, you can, yeah.
We have buttermilk, egg, vegetable oil, cake mix.
Yeah, chocolate cake mix.
And you can use any blend that you prefer.
Mm-hmm.
Oil. We were supposed to find mini oil, but we could not, so we don't have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Ice cream, with it looks like it's by the brand Sally Doughboy, but you can use whatever you would
Vanilla,
like.
yes.
And cupcake model. So for those of you that don't maybe have never seen my adaptive cooking video, I cook in my channel because I have used a go on because I have practiced on a permitted camera party, so I cannot use both my arms when I'm not sitting or when I'm not having something hold me up. So I have to put in my channel. I did a previous cooking video which I will put down here. But I hope you guys enjoy watching me bake, and I will walk you through the process as well as fun montages in honor of Mocha. Teddy, if you are watching this, I miss you and I'm really trying not to die.
Okay.
So I'm sorry you hear music in the background, and I will be even more sorry if I have to track this whole video because it's copyright, but that's because my dad has his stereo system on, so hopefully we don't get copyrighted. Who knows? but doesn't matter. We are doing this video in honor of my best friend who met hard in baking, and I will walk you through. Holly, I'm also trying to talk over the minute how YouTube doesn't hear it. Her met hard in baking, and I will walk you through the process. So the first thing that I want to point out is that I have fine motor issues. Mom, do you want to add on to that?
You call me Mommy.
Did I? Yeah.
That's your grandma.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Mommy.
Do you want to add on to
No, you can go ahead.
my fine motor? No?
Nope.
So, my fine motor is I can't use my right hand, nor can I enemy hook. So I'm going to tell you what I can do and walk you through the process as we move on. So I hope this is a fun video for you guys to watch and helpful. The first thing I'm going to do is make the pavement. We all know how that now.
Is that what they said to do?
I don't know. Probably. I'm not even telling that. Honestly, I'm making it my own thing.
Oh, okay. Well,
There
there you go.
Okay, so it's heat the oven. Mom already did that because
I didn't know the temperature. What is it?
it is heat 25. I cannot read or oven. Mom, do you want to show them what the oven situation is? I cannot read that oven with the right with me because I'm 4'8".
And a half.
Even in my standard, I can't read it. What the problem? So I will not be doing that. And then we make this. So 1 cup water. I'm going to put it in something so I can pour. Sorry, 1 and 1.
What? What does it say?
1 and 1. I didn't say 1. Does anyone else?
That's a difference.
Does anybody else have trouble reading boxes? Because sometimes I do. Let me know if you have trouble reading boxes. And Mom is putting another tip, and I think I talked about this in the last video, is put everything in a portable cup so you can do it yourself and don't necessarily, Mommy,
How much vegetable?
You need 1.5 cup vegetable oil. So
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm proud of him. So another tip for you is to put everything. To put everything in a measuring cup like this, so you can pour it. As you can tell, I'm not. And I do want to show you a tip to hacking eggs. Do you have another book?
Can you do it in here?
Oh yeah. So we moved this after me in my adaptive cooking class.
Stand back.
Who has that a disabled get have a? Yes, we can. So what I learned is you want to take a bowl or a cup of water
Is this
here.
a better bowl?
Yeah, I make a bowl better than a cup. And you want to put it over, you want to move it. Okay, I'm going to bring it over, and I'm going to tap it on the side with anybody else. And I'm going to put it in, not the power side. And I kind of really messed it up here, but honestly not that bad. I only got one.
How many eggs? 3.
Hold the bowl with the one.
Very nice. You got it.
Okay.
One more.
I know how many you only have one hand, and me, I'm only metal.
That works.
Don't worry,
Just get all the shells out.
My hand, hammer out. But that's how I have my eggs. Thank you, Miss Mabel, if you want
Thumbs up.
for that trick betrayed. And then I'll have Mom make put it on the top in here.
Looks good. You dump it in?
And then I'll dump it in my house.
Great.
Into this book. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Okay. Now I'm gonna wipe my hands off really quick. And I'm gonna
There you go. I'll get you a whisk, maybe? After you got it?
doing that product. Even me red.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll get that out.
I don't know. I don't know if you heard me ask my mom, but my mom was going to make me a hand whip, but I would not rather put her to do a electronic whip because that is better for that is gonna help me at a modified basis. So, do you want to tell them what you were gonna hand me?
I think you're supposed to put in the cake mix, too. And then start it.
Okay. I can do that. How do we have my middle pillow?
What?
My pillow.
Yeah.
I'm opening the box. We know how to.
I had your scissors. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna put this box down there. So I want to know if you are a baker. These are thinners that I use. They're medicine thinners in your hand. So I'm gonna hold the bag with one of my hands and cut with my other hand. Never be a thing to tell, if you're like me, who doesn't have the time knowledge, I'm gonna. I made a little later. And you're going, never be the same. Come on. Never be the same no matter anything, no matter how messy it gets. Mom, do you want to pardon how messy I managed?
Not too bad, but
Not too bad. Alright, I'm gonna miss that. While I miss it, I want you to comment down below what is your favorite thing to bake and what is one model and you use.
I'm going to stand up.
Oh, Mom, do you want to tell them what you handed me? Before they know the. Oh, Mom wanted me, or offered me, not wanted me, offered me this mixer. Is this one a mixer?
No, that's a whisk.
A whip. Sorry, a whip. Mom offered me this whip.
Sorry, Miss Grable.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but homie doesn't know anymore. But Mom offered me this whip, and I said no because, well, I'm gonna tell you. Mom, they can't give me.
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you what that would be like if I was missing like this. I would get very tired if I was with like this. So I asked Mom to bring out the electronic mixer. I failed like that minute the Mom done a lot sicker because no one wants to wait a decade.
It's working pretty well.
Well, ask me, I'm surprising myself. Never doubt your ability. But I'm gonna go ahead and mix this and get back to you after it's mixed. a pan and then the middle team was out. I had the middle, all the middle things in there with one hand. I have no use for that.
That was awesome.
How you do on this, Mindy?
That's a good one.
That's a good one. We can make this thing with her. If you want a racing video with my brother, please make this video and I'll make him do it. Okay, so now my idea for me to modify how the heck someone with cerebral palsy met better in here. Well, lucky for you, she said that I would dip a hot in and corn.
Oh, okie doke.
And we might then try and do another montage because I'm in a montage mode.
You thinking this size? Or do you want a measuring cup?
Let's do a measuring cup.
This one?
Yeah. So I'm the regular measuring cup. I'm gonna dip it in. I'm gonna take it down. I'm gonna wait for the wrapping.
We can clean up the mess. Don't worry about that.
Hey, that's pretty savvy. I'm in a messy, but
We can wipe off the sides. You might need a little more batter in there.
yep.
I want me to move this farther away. Or?
I don't know.
Another great OT thing.
Yeah. Ah!
Maybe we should have an apron. Okay. Is that the right size? I think so.
Yeah. That for me, but now I'm gonna montage the rest of the.
Yeah.
You might know, and I put them in the cupcake tin, and I did it mostly independently, and I had my I have because I'm addicted to Snapchat to one of my best friends that I have on Snapchat, and in person I met you now. I said I was
can't see it.
I said I was baking and he said same. So you're in the garden. So I'm gonna go ahead and have Mom put these in the oven, and we'll get back to you when they're done, and we are decorating them with Mickey and Minnie. Okay, bye. It's been a couple. It's been an hour, I think, pretty much. And the cupcakes are out of the oven, and now we are going to attempt to decorate them Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse tiles. Now, decorating could be town. For me.
Well, I think we could put it in a Ziploc and you just squeeze it out, you know? Like a piping bag.
Yeah, but it's not in a book night. That's my point.
I think you can do it.
Well,
I guess if I have a Ziploc.
hey, and Mom and I take a bet you because,
Oh, yeah, I'll bet you.
this is the point where we would be betting.
Okay, scissors.
Pam, if there was you and me, we'd be betting right now. But let's see if Mom is right. Because this is baking. So he's putting, and I'm going to try and take a really adorable instrument to pose. So,
Pull that up.
yeah. I'm gonna put my phone down so it doesn't. Oh.
Oh, one piece at a time.
1 minute now. Yeah, 1 minute. Like, in here. Okay. Okay.
Got it. Okay.
Now, I'm gonna let Mom put the ice in.
It's just a little hard.
Yeah.
Okay, this side you cut and make
Yeah.
a little hole there.
Yeah. Yeah. Or you can buy pre-made piping bag. That's concerned right now.
Oh, yeah.
And yes, we haven't ate dinner yet, but I want to put these in the heater to see how they look here.
Then we'll push it down, right?
Yeah.
Push it down to the bottom like that. Okay?
And then,
Hold on. Just leave that like that.
am I doing one?
Okay, so I'm gonna.
So Mom is gonna do a hand over hand. That's another way. Daddy, he made me do things that I normally wouldn't, and honestly, I make them.
Okay. Now,
Now,
is this when I open the Oreos?
we can ice them off.
Oh, and then do the Oreos?
Yeah,
Okay.
in your class.
One.
You have to fight on.
Well, I'll get one.
Uh-oh. Icing down! I'll be mad at my hand on this.
Hold it kind of like that.
I know you've been a fight and I'll hold it.
What?
A fight. Or whatever you want to put. That way. Ooh, nice.
Go ahead, you can try to. Can you let go of your hand for a minute? Bring it down. Okay.
Do you like chocolate cupcake or vanilla cupcake? Comment down below. I'm really a vanilla cupcake.
Oh. Uh-oh. We made chocolate.
But it's fun. I mean, I'll eat.
Oh, I bet you'll eat it.
I'll eat it. I bet no.
Oh. We could have made it
I
now.
had a.
I'll probably have to fill it again soon.
Yeah, you want.
That kind of breaks down. I mean, you can also try it. Well, won't look as good with just a knife. Okay. Hold on. What are you doing? It would help if we had a scissors in here.
I thought we did, didn't we?
Oh, I'm using my knife to cut this. Disappeared. How's that frosting, Anna?
Good.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Winnie.
Winnie hers.
Don't ever miss your door on me. We are not promoting that, right, Mom?
Oh no, never.
Never.
Chocolate's
Ever.
bad for dogs.
Oh, you will have to take the head of that dog.
It will not feel good.
And a very smell.
That's true. Whoops. Oh, it's kind of tilting. Tilting that way.
How? Okay.
Okay. Fill it up again. Oh, this is why they needed two cans.
We were wondering.
Yeah, it seemed like a lot because usually I don't want too much frosting to this side. Whoa, what was that? It's part of the.
Oh. Yep, I made one.
The frosting bag. Okay.
How do you
Are you
need?
getting messier? Here.
I'm getting that. Nope, turn that. I only meant.
Don't give up hope. Okay, you got it. You can do it. Soon you'll be fine.
Well,
Well, that looks kind of good, doesn't it? Yeah, what about that?
no, had it. We rather put the oil. Upside down.
That's not so bad, right?
No, but
You can have that little piece that fell. Kelly, don't be horrified. Okay, how about that? Just smush it down.
don't.
That's a lot of frosting. Isn't it?
Mom has a
I don't like a lot of
problem.
frosting on mine. I like
Me,
when
however,
I like the cake.
well,
See, once they're frozen, they'll be fine. Okay, 2 more. You'll have to make some cupcakes with your aunt. Kelly, you
Kelly,
hear that?
back to a cooking video, blah.
If you don't cover that.
Hello, Mr. Peter. Oh, you need that one.
I only was 1 can of frosting. Oh my god, there must have been so much frosting. Oh, that doesn't look so good, but that'll be okay with
Alright,
that.
now we're gonna put the oil on.
Oh, let me wash my hands.
I was thinking we do, but it's commands just so much going.
I know quite. You say those are better?
Ah, telling this one. Yeah.
So, Now, what do we do now?
I'm gonna put the oil and the one on the plate.
Now we take the Oreos.
Yep, and we're not trying any mini oil.
Oh, jeez. I have to cut these in half?
So if anyone knows where the heck we find mini oil, let us know.
Okay, so I cut it in half.
I bet. No, yeah.
Is that what the picture showed?
Yeah.
There you go. Is that 1/2 of the ears? Aren't they supposed to be like ears?
Oh, yeah.
Like that.
Maybe.
Like ears. Uh-huh.
Oh, that's huge.
Look at that. Oh, broke the Oreo. Oh, there.
Mom,
That'll work.
you're really...
Look at that one. That's like perfect.
So huge.
Look at that.
These are actually cuter than I thought.
Oh, smile. Okay. You need a couple more?
Yep, I need my
Oh, broke that
feet
one.
more.
Oh, broke that. Well, they break easy.
No, you really
Well, that's why they ask you to get minis. Here. Well, that's cute. Push those down. Here, I'll put these, and you can push the last one. Cute. And then you can put little buttons in the front.
We're not doing.
And what happened?
We don't have any buttons. So on that note,
Look at that.
you want to pause?
Mm.
You want to end this? On that note, leave on my Mickey Mouse cupcake. I did not make Minnie Mouse. Unfortunately, we did not have any pink cupcake, but I know Milton would approve this. So happy 18th, Betsy. I love you and I miss you, and Teddy and I are very late to have you in our life. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like it. If you are new here, please subscribe. The red button is down here. And check out the video about him that I have linked down below, and comment down below if you would like to bake.